The Scream saga is back thanks to the legacy sequels Scream 2022 and Scream 6, which have revived various theories about past Ghostface killers, especially Stu Macher, which will spark a lot of interest amongst fans. You wouldn't believe the final theory. Let me know in the comment section if you think Stu Macher is still alive within the Scream franchise. But before Stu shouts,
"I'll be right back,"
I smack him in the head with the phone and he yells,
"Mom and Dad are gonna be so mad."
I'd like to say hello, guys and gals. I'm Nick, and welcome to 30's Feedback. So, the horror genre has benefited from the trend of reboots and requels, and one franchise that was successfully brought back to life through this is Scream. A decade after the saga's supposedly final chapter, Scream 4, the franchise was revived with a fifth movie simply titled Scream, which brought back the saga's three main characters and survivors, Sidney, Gale, and Dewey. Scream 2022 also introduced a new generation of survivors, with Sam and Tara Carpenter becoming the saga's new final girls. The connection between the reboot movies and the original ones have made way for theories that retcon the first four movies or try to fill in some gaps, and many of these have included original Ghostface, Stu Macher. Stu's fate in Scream has been debated for years, and some details in the reboot movies have made way for speculation on his role in the franchise, while others believe he had a more personal relationship with fellow Ghostface, Billy Loomis. Here are some of the best Scream theories about Stu Macher. Stu and Billy Loomis are half-brothers. The Scream saga began with the 1996 Woodsboro murders, led by Billy Loomis and Stu. Billy was Sidney's boyfriend and Stu was Billy's best friend, but they turned out to be ruthless serial killers. However, only one of them had clear motive to go after Sidney: Billy, who learned that Sidney's mother Maureen had an affair with his father Hank, which led to his mother abandoning them. Billy wanted revenge, so he and Stu came up with a plan to go on a killing spree wearing the Ghostface costume, kill Sidney, and frame her father for all the murders. Billy was driven by anger and revenge, but Stu was just there for the thrill of the hunt. A theory via CBR gives Stu a reason to join Billy's plans by suggesting the two friends were half-brothers. Scream 3 revealed that Roman Bridger was not only Sidney's half-brother, but also the puppet master behind the original Woodsboro murders. Roman was the one who found out Maureen and Hank were having an affair and showed the evidence to Billy, pushing him to commit the murders. The theory suggests Billy did his own research after that and discovered that Hank also had an affair with Stu's mum, meaning that Hank was Stu's father. The theory would explain the strong and undeniably loyal bond between Stu and Billy, which definitely went beyond friendship. This would also explain why Stu agreed to use his house for the final kills, as it would have been the ultimate revenge against his parents and their lies. The theory turns Stu into a tragic Scream character, one who was robbed from a family thanks to Hank and Maureen's affair, and one who wasn't avenged later on as Billy was thanks to his mother in Scream 2. Stu was the fourth killer in Scream 6. Since the first Scream movie, there has been a belief that there was a third killer in every Scream movie with two killers, and in Scream 6's case, there are theories about a fourth killer. Scream 6 is the first movie in the saga to have three killers: Detective Bailey, Quinn Bailey, and Ethan Landry, all of them relatives of Scream 2022's killer, Richie Kirsch. But even with a third confirmed killer, some attacks and kills would have required extra help. Enter the fourth killer theory in Scream 6, which suggests Sam's boyfriend Danny was the secret Ghostface and will be one of the main killers in Scream 7. But other theories suggest the fourth Ghostface was Stu. It has been theorized that Stu has directly influenced other Ghostface killers, so if he wasn't involved in Scream 2022, he might have taken the Kirsch's grief and thirst for revenge as a chance to return without being caught. Although it's unlikely Stu will return in Scream 7, at this point anything can happen in the world of Scream. Stu is leading a Ghostface cult in Scream 7. After the shrine shown in Scream 6 with objects related to past Ghostface killers, their victims, the places where the murders were committed, and props from the Stab movies, theories about a Ghostface cult in Scream 7 have emerged, and who better than Stu to be the leader? Once more, this is a theory that takes the one about Stu's survival as a fact and tries to bring him back as a strong, manipulative presence in the saga. Scream 7 is believed to mirror Scream 3, and it's only known that the original plan for the third movie was to bring Stu back. So those behind the theory use this to support Stu's return as a cult leader. Some theories suggest that Scream 2022's Richie and Amber were part of Stu's cult, with Richie's family later reaching out for help to avenge Richie's death. Stu's cult could be something he started between the events of Scream 4 and Scream 2022, or it could have started between Scream 3 and Scream 4, with Jill and Charlie also being part of it. A Ghostface cult in Scream 7 isn't out of the realm of possibility, but Stu Macher as the leader isn't entirely believable. And the one you've been waiting for, Stu is Tara's real father. The Scream saga has two new final girls thanks to Sam and Tara Carpenter, with Sam having a direct link to the original Woodsboro murders and thus the Scream saga, as she's Billy Loomis's daughter. Sam has been haunted and guided by visions of Billy, and there are some theories via YouTube that suggest she isn't the only one with a direct connection to one of the original Ghostfaces. A theory claims Stu is Tara's father, but as Tara is younger than Sam, this automatically accepts the theory that Stu is alive. The theories about Stu being Tara's father suggest that, after the original Woodsboro murders, Stu recovered and moved on with a new identity. Stu met Tara's mother at some point and they had Tara, but Stu abandoned her, Sam and their mother years later after learning that Sam was Billy's daughter. Surely there's a lot that plays against this particular theory, and there's no need for the current final girls to be linked to the original Ghostface killers. It would be pretty cool though. What do you all think?